Greetings once again, fellow girls, guys, and gaming fans. This is Small Archangel. Thank you for joining me for this episode of 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16, and it is day 7. Just gone 5 in the morning, and I've basically spent pretty much the whole night chipping away at these stairs. And when you've got a level 300 axe plus 100% durability, that takes some doing. But I think I've taken enough out that we should be secure enough overnight. So I might just give up on that for the moment. I'll turn my torch off as well. Don't need it anymore. So if you recall, we have placed ourselves... Oh, look at this. I didn't even look at that. Pistol barrel. Yeah, we've placed ourselves for the Horde Night in this destroyed building here. In hopes... This is already a dead zombie down there. And I've placed my bedroll and a chest full of items up here. Now, one thing that I have done by accident, I put all my frames in there, and we actually want those here. Arrowheads, this may be the time to turn those into arrows. Do we have? Yes, we have got what it takes to craft all of those into arrows now, because we have reached our destination, more or less. So I'm going to take this iron, because it's going to be useful. I don't want to upgrade anything, but to be honest, probably we're not going to bother doing that. I might just upgrade these. I don't think there's going to be too much point, really, though. So our task today is going to be just to make sure that this place is as secure as it can be, whilst at the same time affording us the opportunity that we need. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I don't need to read that. Blast it. Yeah, ooh. No, that's nowhere near as good as the one I already have. Yeah, to engage with the enemy. Now, what we've got here, and this is why I chose this place. Yeah, there's a zombie down there already. Let's go and check him out. Yeah, is that we've got this big open empty floor in the middle. Oh, there's more than one, possibly. Oh, gosh, possibly even a horde of them, I don't know. Really, I could do with kiting them out of here, because I don't want them beating the place up before the horde even has the chance of getting here. There is indeed a roaming horde. So I'll try and kite them away from the building. Got a little bit laggy FPS here. I'm not sure why. I find I've got that more in Alpha 16 than I've ever really had before. Maybe it's the long distance terrain thing. Look at this, there's tons of them. Look at this. Gonna have loads of, there's a load of them inside as well. I'm not too happy about that. I don't want the place getting trashed. Oi! Before we even start. Yeah, you. Oi, skinny. Hoodie, skinny, hoodie, and mama, and the whole crowd are here today. Holy crap. Oh no! I'm bleeding out and I don't actually have any bandages. That is very, very remiss of me. How on earth did I actually manage that? How did I manage to not have any bandages on me? That is crazy. I need to turn these into cloth fragments pronto, and then turn those into a bandage before I die, because I don't honestly know how long I will bleed out for. Well, bleeding out is kind of the clues in the recipes. Bandages. Oh, for goodness sake, will you leave me alone for a second? Bandages. Make. Ah! Got sharp claws, that zombie. I can't believe I hadn't actually... Use it! I hadn't actually made myself some bandages ages since. No, you don't, pal. No, you don't, sunshine. Thank goodness for that. Right, we are now seriously lacking health. Which, yeah, I'm going to have to try and regain. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm going to have to make sure I've got some bandages on me, aren't I? Because that was pretty poor. Normally, I will just make a full stack of bandages when I first log into the game. And this time, because I kept my character profile and stats, I didn't do that. So that is why. That is the difference. Oh, look at that. Coffee seeds. We actually did want some of those. Oh, and we've leveled as well. But obviously I'm dehydrated too now, so... Okay, well, let's go back to our temporary base and make sure there aren't any zombies in it. And I'm gonna have to gather some more cotton, so I've got a couple of them. We're gonna need to farm some cotton anyway. But I'm just going to need to make myself a couple of bandages in case, because you never know when that's going to happen to you again. And tonight being Horde night, we really don't want to leave it to chance. Okay, is this the one here? Where's my bedroll? That is a very good question. Oh, it is here. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. So I'll just check to make sure that there's no more zombies pounding crap out the place, and I don't think there is. Alright. Oh, there is one over here. There's a Nancy. If you've got any medical supplies on you, they'd be very much appreciated, missus. Because I need them. What have you got? Glass jars. Well, woohoo. Alrighty, so I need a new axe. Let's see if I can make one. Yes, good. Let's scrap that one, and then I'm just gonna... I thought I just heard a zombie, but I don't think... I'm not sure if I did. This is not the right building, in point of fact. Where's my bedroll? Must be the next one over. There's quite a few semi-trash... There it is. It's definitely this one. Semi-trash buildings around here, actually, so... Search them. No, you've got paper. We're not interested in your paper. Now, how am I doing for stone? We've got lots of stone, but we haven't got so much wood, actually. So, what we might have to do, I think I'd put some in there, actually, hadn't I? Oh, that's 4 of the same, actually, so not terribly useful. Let's have a look at these. Oh, yeah, definitely better than the ones I had on. All right, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to take out all the places where the floor is unlevel, if that makes sense. And really what I'd like to do is try and keep the zombies here, because if they get underneath where I can't see them, actually, that is not going to be particularly helpful. So I might have to take this desk out, because I don't want them standing on it to get to us. And ideally, I'd like to sort of perhaps build some walls to drop loot. Oh, yeah, of course, that's what happens when you destroy something that contains loot, isn't it? So, yeah, what we're after, really, we need some wood, because I want to place some walls here, because I'd rather that... That said, what is the point? Because they'll just smash their way through these walls to get at me. So, actually, I don't think I'll bother. We'll carry on. We're going to destroy these bits of destroyed stone to keep the floor level, because that's the best thing we can do, really, to stop the zombies from being tempted to dig down, or to stop them from sort of just aggroing randomly on bits of ground and walls and things like that. So if there's nothing to impede them, that's probably the best way to go. And then I myself will attempt to stay above here. So what we'll do is we'll fill this in with wood frames, so that we're able to sort of walk around on top of them. So what we should do now, we should go and get... Is that a sleeping zombie? That is quite an odd place for her to be, isn't it? But yes, it is. Okay, there we go. More water. Always welcome. More water. Oh, that was a rubbish shot, wasn't that? That was a terrible shot. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, my mouse is a little... I don't know if it's my mouse or if it's the game, but I'm finding it quite difficult to move my mouse accurately sometimes. I'm going to keep the short-eyed pipes as short-eyed pipes now, actually. Did I not even look at these? Okay, we'll just keep the loot, apart from the loot that isn't worth it. Oh, lovely. Some food. Great stuff. Okay, so I'm going to grab some wood. This tree right here might be a good place to start, actually, because it's a fully mature maple, so it should yield a decent amount of wood. And then when we've got a decent amount of wood, we'll make some wood frames. Yeah, I think making any walls inside there, or, you know, upgrading anything is going to be a waste of time and wood, really. So I should just make lots of wood frames. Let's see, how many wood frames can we make here? We don't need tons of them, to be honest. We just need enough, and I'm not sure how many that's going to be. Let's just make... Hello, I said 20. Okay. Okay, that, for some reason, is not allowing me to... There we go, finally. They only cost 2 wood a piece, don't they? But having a bit more wood is going to be a useful thing for us anyway. So I'm going to chop another tree down. And then we'll see if we can put our wood frames in place. And hopefully we'll have enough for our purposes. Okay, so I'm going to replant the trees that I have cut down. I actually cut down an extra one in the end because I decided that there was something else that I could quite usefully do with our wood. So let's head back. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got some loot here, various bits of loot here, so I think I'm going to put those in the chest on the top of the building. There's one thing, we can come back to that chest quite easily, because we are planning on settling pretty close to here, which means that we can come back for any loot that we want. Am I going in the right direction even? There's a drop over there, which might be worth... yeah, sort of. It's over this way, which might be worth contemplating. I don't think it's ever so far away. Where is it? Oh, it's behind me, but just there. Yeah, that's definitely going to be worthwhile getting that, and we'll get that today if we get the chance. Obviously, we're going to be recording our horde antics tonight as well, but I'll do a speed edit of those as per usual. Oh, look. Another zombie. Oh, 2. I don't like being cornered like this by them. But in this case, it was okay. Oh, look, chicken ration. Is that the same as... Oh, look at that. That is nice. I've now got 7 cans of that. I don't think I'm going to starve, am I? That said, we could probably usefully eat these tins of pears here. And then we get, hopefully, our health and our hydration. I don't think it gives us any health, actually, does it? Oh, a little bit. Just because eating full stop does. Okay, there we go. So, what we want... is to fill this in. Oh my gosh, that made me jump. Fill this in completely. There we go. And then what we'll do is we will stay above there in the night, and we will hope that the zombies will sort of just stay, the horde will be attracted to our location and will stay underneath, directly underneath where we are. Now, we could do with some torches. I think I've got a couple, but that's pretty much all I've got. So I'm going to be going round. Oh, we're going to need some more, aren't we? I want to do 3, 4, 5, 6 by the look of it, or 5 or 6. Let's make 10 because I'm going to need to get back up there as well, aren't I? That is something else I'm going to need to do. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to shiv some corpses in hopes I can get some animal fat to be able to make some torches. So because I want to light this place up. I've got my mining helmet, of course, so it's not too bad. There's another zombie around here somewhere. Probably, let's face it. Alright, so I think I filled in all the areas of ceiling. And this place, one of the things that made me choose it is it's actually pretty good for this because we've got several floor spaces up there, all of which are sort of empty, so that we can look straight down between them. And I filled those all in with wood frames. And basically, we're going to access the upper story simply by sort of nerd poling upwards. I've only got 2 frames at the moment, so we're going to need, I don't know, a couple more to be able to do that. But that's how we'll get up there, and then we won't need to worry about giving the zombies a ladder to climb, or, you know, I mean, obviously I wouldn't put the bottom rung of the ladder in, but even so, that went straight through her face. That's not fair. Thank you for admitting you're dead. I don't need your legs, though. So yeah, I'll just sort of nerd pole up there to get up there, kind of here-ish, I guess, and then try and pick up so like, for example, if we do this, boing, there we go, we can probably, yep, there we go, you see, we can do that, and that's not a problem. Now, what I'd like to do probably, I think, is take out the iron railings. Oh gosh, that's possibly going to take longer than we've got, because I need to be able to run around up here. I haven't managed to get any torches, unfortunately. I've got 2 up here, of course, and I think these are the only ones I actually have. We don't have any others. I'm going to put away all of this stuff. Got all sorts of random stuff. We've got some iron arrows there, which we will definitely use. And other than that, I've got my torches here. I've got some wood spikes, and those wood spikes are going to be used as well. The only trouble is that I do need some more wood, so we're going to have to drop down here again and go and get some more wood, because I don't think 13 spikes is going to get us ever so far. They are quite expensive to make. I've got torches here. I want to put those out. Let's just remind myself to do that here. I'll just shiv this guy just in case I get some animal fat to make another torch, but I'm not over hopeful. No, rotting flesh is all. Not ever so helpful. I also need to make a new bow ahead of the horde, because this one's not much use. Oh, we haven't even looked at that one. Not much use, really. So I'm going to take a couple of these trees, and then we're going to make as many wood spikes as we can. It's all good for our experience anyway. And they're going to help us with dealing with the horde. That said, it's only day 7. We're not expecting that many zombies to show up. And I'm going to have my mining helmet light, so hopefully we'll be able to see enough. I'll try and keep the zombies in, I don't know, one area. I'd rather not, in a sense. Here comes a storm, because that means that we're going to be able to, if I can kite them around a bit, that means that the loot is going to be spread over a sort of a wider area. So we're going to be able to loot more stuff. Okay, so here we go. We haven't actually picked up the contents of this yet, but we were thinking along the lines of making a base over in that direction anyway, so we'll leave that till the next episode, I think. So we'll just head up here now. We just need to place 2 of those, and then we can take them away again. There we go. And then I've got my torches. Let's see, where should we put these? Is it going to make too much odds, really? Probably not. Let's stick one there. I need to remember to take these back away with me when we go. And then I am just going to I'm going to make a new bow, because that one is fairly trashed. Here we go. And then I'm going to place my spikes, of course, which means I need to go back down again, don't I? Which is fairly silly of me. Ugh! Okay, so we'll put some spikes here. This is going to be my main dance floor here. So we'll place a few spikes here. They'll completely trash these anyway, so there's no point in, being too precious about it. As long as I don't spike myself, I'm cool. And then there's some more areas here that we can try and kite them over as well. So we'll get some spikes basically in the middle of the floor, which is more or less where I'm going to want the zombies to be. We've got a safe there, which I'd like to loot, actually, so I'll try and keep them away from that, I think. Aye, and then we need to get back up there. There we go. And I probably need to make some more arrows too, so, because we usually use lots and lots of arrows on Horde Night. There we go. But to start with, I am going to knock our iron arrows to help us out there. I'm going to put the head torch on now, and I'm going to make sure that I've got some way of getting through these fences. So I'm going to take out a few of these so that I can run around relatively freely. And I think that's about all we got time for before the horde gets here. So I don't think there's any point in fixing up these windows. Sure, they can see me, but they know I'm here already. So that's really not that important. I put all my important gear up at the top there. I might just take another painkiller. And then we obviously need to rehydrate. So let's just drink 3 gallons of water. There we go. No, that is not what I meant. This is what I meant. Oh, there we go. And they're on their way, so I'd better get in position above my spike pit here. Get my bow in my hand. And, hey, there we go. There's our first customer, and she's already dead. Marvellous. Bring it on. And there we go. It is done. It might not look like it, but it is done. And as such, I think we could probably, relatively safely, get down and finish off the stragglers. I don't know how many arrows I've got left. Probably not many. And I don't have any wood, which means I can't make any more. Ah! Holy crap! Not good, not good, not good. I was not banking on a dog. I didn't think there was still a dog in the place, but clearly there is. And now I'm going to get... Okay, let's see if I can shoot him in the face. Holy crap! Ah! What the heck just happened? I'm bleeding out. Of course I'm bleeding out. I can't move! Holy crap! Die! Die! Thank goodness. Right. Oh, I don't have any bandages. Oh my god, did I leave them back in the base? That is ridiculous. Why did I leave them in the base? I'm going to die. Oh no! I'm going to die and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh crap! Yep, I am so dead here. I am so dead here and there is nothing I can do about it. Did I put my bandages? Why did I not have my bandages on me? Why did I put them back in the chest? That was really, really stupid. Okay, so that was an absolute noob error and I deserve to be eaten for that. Okay, so that... Oh, and I've just picked up my respawn point, which is not what I meant to do either. Okay, my mouse is really, really slow for some reason and isn't responding. I'm not sure what's... That isn't what I meant. I meant to pick up the bedroll. Hello? Okay, I may be having mouse issues here. That is not helping me out at all. Okay, bandages. Look at that. No bandages. So where the hell were my bandages? Did I just go blind or did I just not make any bandages? I have a feeling I intended on making bandages, but just totally forgot to make them. So I think that's probably what happened there, is I just forgot to make well, along with everything else that was going on, I just forgot to make those into bandages. Still a total noob error, because basically it meant that I died when I didn't need to. Which I am frankly ashamed of, so and rightly so, because yeah, I shouldn't have died. Frankly, I shouldn't have died just then. Okay, so I died outside. My bedroll is kind of here, isn't it? Let's just grab all that stuff back, and then we're going to have a bit of a looting spree. Now, I've got some dead dogs around here, which I want to shiv. At least I killed him before I died. So I've got that as a minor consolation. I did actually manage to kill the dog. And I wouldn't have died had I had some bandages on me, which is quite foolish, to say the least. But let's see what any of these... You can see they did quite a lot of damage around here, actually. They really trashed the place up pretty good. They're ones we killed yesterday. So let's have a bit of a speed loot. Most of my spikes have gone, but that's just as well because in fact the spikes do tend to destroy zombie corpses, which is not a great thing. Oh, we will have money actually. And I think that's pretty much it, actually. So what I might do, I might just take the shiv to this little lot here. I might just, you know, sort of eat some stuff, and then I can get my hydration and my food back up again. Unfortunately, we've lost some wellness, as I say. Pretty ashamed of my failure there. But hey-ho, learning process. Normally, it is very much in my habit to carry my bandages on me and, yes, keep them there all the time. But on this occasion, because we didn't start absolutely afresh, I didn't have any bandages on me, and I didn't make any bandages either. And then, yeah, I forgot to turn the cloth that I'd picked up to make into bandages. Yeah, I forgot to turn it into bandages, which is an epic failure, especially when I got ripped apart by a dog that I didn't check for before jumping down here. So there you go. I didn't think there was a dog, to be honest. I didn't think there was a dog among the zombies that were left, because I didn't hear one. Okay, so a slight failure there, really, which I am not over proud of, but what can you do? These things will happen, and you just have to learn from them and move on. Got a ton of zombies out there, quite possibly an entire horde. They always turn up. Yeah, in fact it is. It is in point of fact a roaming horde, which I'm not going to engage now because I haven't got any arrows. So I'm going to kind of sit here and crouch and hide from them and hope they don't spot me, because I am not in any fit state to deal with them. What with one thing and another. There they go. I'm just going to let them go by, and I'm going to shiv all these corpses for the practice, and hopefully it'll make some get some animal fat for me so I can make some more torches. But probably not. In any case, guys, I hope you guys will join me for the next episode of 7 Days to Die, when we will be looking for our base location and getting on with our build at long last. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do as usual. Hit that like button and let me know. Also, feel free to give me hints, tips and comments, and do refrain from telling me what an idiot I was. I know all about it. Yeah, so I hope you guys will... So, until the next time, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye-bye for now.